Welcome back. And with me, I have DJ Mickey Breeze. How you doing today, DJ
Doing
Mickey
pretty good,
Breeze?
Mr. Wolf. I'm doing pretty good.
Breeze, as you've come to know. You're going to be like Prince and pretty soon just have one name. We can't call you DJ Mickey. You're going to be Breeze. Actually, that's kind of tight. That's kind of tight.
It's good, but I've been building this brand for a minute. I've thought about logo changes and name changes and all that type of stuff, but I can't get anybody to know me by anything else.
Right. And that's okay, man. You know, you got your own thing. I think the last time you were here visiting with us, you had just turned 18.
Yep.
And you had told me on the slide that, hey, I'm going to South by Southwest. I'm going to play in front of Google. So let's catch up the audience. What have you done in the past short bit since you last interviewed here?
That's a long list.
Okay, pick one thing. Pick one thing.
Been to South by Southwest. I recently released my album mid-February. Played in front of Google. I got accepted to play at Soundset this year.
Fantastic.
On the Last of the Record Buyers stage. And I'm also working with the Children's Hospital in Minneapolis, their Star Studios and everything, to be on a TV program and be a part of their team and do some musical therapy and whatnot with kids.
Oh, that's beautiful. And that's one of the reasons why we like having you here. You represent the arts very well. You're very technical in the studio, and you also give back to the community, and we couldn't ask for anything more than that.
Most definitely.
One of the key things, well, during one of the blizzards that we've had here in Minnesota, we did come into the studio, and actually I learned a big lesson about on-set and off-set video production.
Yes.
About internet bandwidth and all that. So I tried to, to flex my technical prowess, but you've created a lot of music then, and you have a new album out, correct?
Yes, indeed.
Tell us a little bit about your album.
So the album title is called TYFE. It stands for Thank You for Everything. And basically it's an 8-song and skit compilation of a lot of music based on basically my daily life or the trials and tribulations that I go through, either relating to my career or just, what I deal with on a daily basis. There's a song on there, the title track of it is dedicated to my mom. There's songs about, for lack of a better phrase, financial instability on there, and about insomnia, and just about my processes and how I deal with my anxieties when it's related to my career and my music, and how I get along with people or how I get along in the world.
And I listened to your whole album, and knowing you and then listening to your album, I think it's important for young people to continue to listen to real music and listen to the lyrics. And I think there's so many young people out there as well as adults. Let's not
Right.
get that twisted, that people of all ages and levels deal with a lot of issues. But
Of course.
I can appreciate the one thing that I did appreciate was I was raised by my grandmother, so I appreciate what you put in TYFE out. On behalf of your mom, Momager. So big shout out to Momager.
Of course.
So tell me a little bit about what's next on the horizon. Are you going into the studio? You had mentioned doing some classes.
Yeah. So right now I have. Oh, and also since our last talk, I've finished my last 2 or other 2 courses at Slam Academy.
Okay.
And just got my certificate. I'm finishing out a 5th course as well. But primarily, as far as what's next, I'm excited to play at Soundset on May 26th on the Last of the Record Buyers stage. This Children's Hospital project is really opening up for me recently. They have a program with Star Studios at the hospital called Backstage Pass, basically where they go around to different communities or work with different musicians and everything, and go to their studios or go to their performances and make music with the artists. And they just recently came through to my home studio, The Bunker, and I was able to make a song with their host.
Okay.
In addition to just working on a couple of other programs with them in the future. But so far, I'm looking on getting my merchandise and stuff back up. I recently got physical copies of my album for $10 if you ever want to.
Little shameless plug
Shameless
for a CD.
promotion.
Yes,
Shameless
of course.
plug.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
But Yeah, as far as future endeavors and everything, I'm kind of just working on it little by little.
All right. Well, I'm waiting for you to, co-host one of those classes with Timberland and all that kind of stuff. But I thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule, dropping into the SPNN studios here in St. Paul, and appreciate you, young man.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Keep up the good work.
Yes, indeed.